Hello everyone, Vanguard here, and welcome back to another episode of The Pit. We are back, we're down 25 floors so far, we're doing pretty well, gotta say. Our gear is holding out, our inventory is not looking too great, but we can expand it with this level up right here. That'll give us 6 more spaces, I believe. Our stuff is pretty solid. We have some pretty high power weapons, some pretty good melee weapons, some decent range, a whole pile of pistols. We've got a bunch of utility items, great armor, and some decent ammo and food supplies. So generally things are going pretty well. The question is, can we keep it up? Let's go down to the next floor, 26, the last 5 floors of the game. And let's see what's hiding down here. I'm sure there's horrible things. Yep, we open the door and immediately find a Cyber Jaeger bear. Well, I got a lightsaber ready for you. Now the problem is, we're getting close to the end now, and our lightsaber is starting to run out. This may be a bit of a situation. Ow, well, there goes those enemies. They got fried. You are a problem. You stinking bear, you gotta die. One of these days, I'm gonna kill you. Whether it's with the sword or you blowing yourself up with your own plasma cannon, you're going to die. He might actually have a fusion cannon. I think he has a more fancy thing than a plasma cannon. I don't know what it's called, though. We'll kill him, and then we'll check in the index what his weapon actually is. Don't kill yourself, please. I want to kill you so I get the experience. Thank you. Alright, let's reload the laser sword, because it is low on power there. And let's check what he actually has in the SOTS decks here. Monsters, Cyber Jaeger Bear, what is the thing you're carrying? You have a plasma cannon. Is there a weapon called a fusion cannon that I've seen? I have seen the plasma cannon, so we can see exactly what it does if we're interested. It is right here. It's an interesting weapon because it has a couple specific requirements. It is exactly like that. It fires a 3x3 blast. It does 35 damage, is 70 penetration, shoots once, and then you need to... I think it has 2 or 3 shots if we need to reload it. It uses fuel cells, but the really interesting thing about it is that it has to be mounted on brawler-powered body armor. This is a very specific, super high-level armor. It's the most powerful armor in the game, and you can mount specific weapons on it, like this plasma cannon. There was another one as well that was mounted on there, and I don't remember what it was. Was it... Oh, it was my triple rocket launcher. Where was that thing? The rocket pod, or whatever it was called. That thing was hilarious. The fusion cannon. There was a fusion cannon. Is it an upgraded version of the plasma cannon? I'm not sure. Fusion cannon is 35 damage, 70 penetration. The plasma cannon looks the same to me. Strange that there'd be 2 things that do the same. Yeah, they look very similar. I wonder what the difference is. Weird. Maybe this one is a... Yeah, that one's an explosion. Maybe the plasma cannon is a single target shot? I don't know. They look very similar. I don't know what that's all about. But there was another one that also mounted on there, and it was the auto launcher. Was this it? Yeah, this is hilarious. It's a big gun, but it fires 3 rockets in a burst, which is hilarious. Anyway, there's a bunch of funny big weapons you can find. What else are we going to look around for here? We've got, a big map. Look how small this is. This is going to take forever. Well, we're going to start on this side, I think. And as soon as we open this door, we're going to unleash all manner of terrors. If we can actually manage to open this door. Is that... Oh no! This is an upgraded Cyber Jaeger Bear. Oh my goodness! And a target changed male. These guys are big enemies. This could be bad. If we already have to fight these guys, this is going to be nasty stuff we're going to be facing off against. You Lee, you stay over there. Cyber Jaeger, Rampaging Cyborg, you come over here. Now what does the Rampaging Cyborg have? I don't remember if this guy's more or less... How more or less scary he is than a normal bear. Because the Cyber Jaeger Bear is here. He's got claws, shotgun, and plasma cannon. I think the, I think this Rampaging Cyborg may actually have the fusion cannon instead. Yeah, it's the major change. He has the fusion cannon instead. Yeah, and he's crazy. Now, the other difference is he has higher armor, I think. 130, 160 health, and 80 armor. Whereas the, Cyber Jaeger Bear has less health and more armor. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, anyway, it's a big bear, and it's scary, so we're going to try and slash at it with our sword and hope it dies. Please die. Don't hit you with anything nasty like a fusion cannon. I'm really liking my inventory intact as it is. Please die. You need... Someone's talking. I don't know who it is. Ow! Well, that's the plasma cannon going off. You need to die right now. Thank you! Did that really damage things? Well, yes. Whoa! It looks like it... Oh no, that was damage before. Hang on. It was already at 8. Never mind. I thought it took us down a big amount. The laser pistol and the auto pistol are low. We haven't used the laser pistol in ages, and we probably will never will, because we don't really need it anymore. The penetration is nice, but the damage isn't such a big deal. And if we need high penetration, we have our swords, and we have our Meeson rifle. I don't know. I have some nano reconstructors if I need them, but I'd prefer to not need them. Do target changed males have grenades? I do have to refer to these things because I want to know what I'm up against here. And since I've... Oh, they have rockets. That's right. Arrgh. Nasty people. Yuck. Nasty enemies. Yeah, I'm just referring to these because I haven't seen these guys very much. These are endgame enemies, and your odds of finding them in the last couple stages are not super high. So we got kind of unlucky to find one of these and a rampaging cyborg already. We could potentially Meson rifle him. I don't think it'll kill him, but it'll do a decent amount of damage. So if we pop around the corner here and hit him with a Meson rifle, he'll probably react with a rocket. Yeah, ow. My inventory. Hit me right in the inventory. Well, I could aim at him again because he's not bleeding yet. So one more shot should take him out. Yeah, he's down. Awesome. He dropped a Tarka Warbread. Oh, there's another Zool in here, but we should be able to gun the Zool down with regular bullets instead of having to resort to super lasers. But yeah, this is generally going to be problematic for fighting these kinds of guys, because these kinds of guys do damage. And now we have to fight a lot of stuff all at once. Thankfully, they're conveniently looping themselves into big bunches, letting us hit all three of them at the same attack. Our health is getting low as well, though, which is not good. We kind of need to get out of range, but we can't move because we've been grabbed by this lovely friend. So we're going to make sure he dies, and then we can heal ourselves up when our health gets to a bit more dire straits. We just one-shot that guy? I don't think we one-shot him. I think he must have had low health or something, an earlier strike. Holy cow, look at all these voracious Zool pups. That's crazy. There's so many of them. I should really shoot at this guy because he's still gunning us down, but I don't care. I'm just going to attack these guys because why not? Kill them off. No, I didn't kill him. I was surprised. I should really be attacking him. Oh my goodness, there's more of them. How many of these are there? My voice is doing weird things. Sorry, it's squeaking a little instead of actually making noise. I'll have to watch out for that. So he's dead. I should have done that earlier. And a KO grenade. Does it knock anyone out? No. We know there's a crazy doctor or something in here. And oh no. There's a Zool Alpha in here. There's another strong enemy type. Hello. We have a plague cultist. Oh my goodness. All the enemies suddenly started leveling up. That's not good. We have to be careful not to pick up that floor key. We're going to move over this way to get out of these guys' range immediately, and we're going to take a couple shots at the plague cultist, because we want him to die. We don't really want to get anything nasty from them. They also have Rad Blasters, which they're now using on us. Ah! Bullets. But yeah, this could be a nasty situation. These Zool, they hurt. They only have claw attacks, just like most of the other Zool, but they will hurt you with them. And we've been grabbed, so there's no running away. We could potentially use the laser sword. It's going to run out of charge soon, so we'll have to change weapons. Our health is getting quite low, so we'll take one more swipe here, and then we're going to level up, I think. That looks like the safest bet to me. We're going to level up here. And another point into might. That gives us a whole bunch more inventory. That's good. Squares off that layer. And points now. We'll put foraging, as always. You want to be sure you're finding things. I guess we'll take blade, because we're still using blades a lot. And we'll go lockpick, electronics, mechanical, computer, pistol, and rifle. A bunch of lame level ups there, a couple decent ones, we'll take them. Kill that Zool Alpha, good. Now we have to move on to the voracious Zool Pup. You need to die as well, chum, there you go. And situation is looking a little bit better. I'm trying to reload some things and hopefully find some ammo on this floor, otherwise we might be in trouble. And some repair stations wouldn't be amiss either. And some health tools, basically lots of nice things would be good. And we set off an alarm, but we did find an ADA key. That's good. That'll go nicely with our Zeta key. Those are the most difficult doors to unlock we have keys for, so that is awesome. What's in here? Oh no, come to think of it, I just set off an alarm. All of the robots in this place are going to be coming to kill us now. And that's going to be bad, because the robots in this floor are bound to be absolutely evil. Well, that task's been interrupted, so that's fine. We'll just slash at this guy till he dies. Should be only 2 hits. There we go. We might be able to get this open before the robots appear. They're starting to appear already. Problem is, I kind of want to get all of these things opened before the robots appear, because they're probably going to destroy them. Is he going to shoot me? Not until after I've opened it. Good. Nothing in there anyway, we got the experience. Just depending on the kinds of robots who appear, the odds of them actually destroying all the containers is quite high. Looks like we're getting pretty lucky though, and it's almost only the fast response bots who are arriving. Surprise, surprise, given that they're much faster than everybody else. But still, it's nice that we actually have a chance to get into these things before they get destroyed. And we shouldn't be close combat fighting this this virus, because it's going to give us some kind of nasty disease. But it looks like we got lucky on the killing there, and ooh, now there's angry robots. So we need to get out of their line of sight and shoot down the fast response bot. He can still see us there. That's my bad. I should have moved a bit further. And now he's dead. Excellent. We can reload again here. Is everything else reloaded more or less? I think we'll just wait for this guy to come, and we can slash at him with our Silver Era bracers. Why did I take my sword off? Put that back on, thank you. Alright, now we're in trouble, because there's no easy way for us to attack him without getting shot by him, but it looks like he doesn't want to fight us because he moved in anyway, which is nice. So now he's stunned. If he swords us every time, that'll be great, because those lasers do a lot more damage than that sword does. Thankfully, since he's up close, the laser rifle seems to have very low accuracy, which is what I've noted for my own rifles too, so it's nice to know that it applies to them as well. And he's dead. Fantastic. Alright, Hopkinite, now it's your turn to come up and get sliced. I'm going to hit you with the laser sword, because it is the most effective weapon we have for killing them, even, well, barring the Meeson rifle, but the Meeson rifle is kind of overkill. Kind of overkill. Is there anything in here we want? Not really, just electronic parts. I kind of want to wait here a little longer to see if anything else is going to try and come murder me, but that's kind of a waste as well. So I think we're just going to come up here and grab some lovely things here. Tarka Warbread, some pistol rounds, excellent. This is not a door we can safely open because it slows us down, and with a lot of fast-moving enemies on the field, we want to be able to go pretty quickly. But we can go through a different door instead, and that should work just fine. Plague Beast and a human shouldn't be too much of a problem. Can we open this door? No, we can't, so we're going to use a lockpick on it, and that should guarantee we open it. There we go, problem solved. Now I'm going to wait for the human to come to me, or the bear to come to me. Either one is fine, but I'm not going to go to them, because I don't really want to get attacked by either the bear or the grenades, especially when there's healing items at stake. So we're going to let them come around to me if we can. I'm not sure if they will. It looks like the Zool here is already coming to me, but we'll have to wait and see about that. How far are you going to get? You're going to attack me this turn? Yeah, so we've been grabbed. That's fine. Lightning Blade time. We should be able to slice him to death before anything else gets close enough. Although now that this guy's shown up, I'm not so sure about that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep slashing at him. We might be able to get him before he gets us. No, and now there's another guy on the other side too. But we should level up really fast from this, because these guys give a ton of experience, especially at this stage, because you're not really supposed to be fighting this many of them. Well, these guys aren't so bad, but some of the other enemies we fought gave us pretty humongous experience boosts. So we'll definitely take it. I should really turn around and start dealing with these guys, because we hit them both at once, but I think... he ran away. I think we should be able to do this to them as well, if they decided to actually stay and fight, which they didn't. We're going to reload our auto pistol in case he comes back. Good, now we can run up and slash him. Rather, in case he doesn't come back. Oh, come on! Hit the grenade next to me, this beside me. The game does not want me to get off lightly here with my inventory being destroyed. We really need to start finding some repair stations or deciding to use our tools. Otherwise we're going to find ourselves in a nasty situation, no doubt. Follow me this way. Follow me this way. Good. Now you're getting hit with a sword, and now you're throwing a grenade at the wall, which is good. Every time they throw a grenade and no explosion comes out, it's because they threw it against the side. If the grenades land in the pillars or whatever, they don't actually do anything. Same with your grenades. If your melee skill is low, you have a tendency to throw them a bit wildly, and if your grenades land in walls, they just disappear and don't do anything. So that's good to keep in mind if you're ever throwing grenades around and wondering why they didn't explode. Probably they hit a wall tile, which means they don't do anything. Not sure how you can throw a grenade hard enough to get it into a wall, but apparently that's a thing. Hopefully this plague bear dies pretty quickly, and then we'll be able to continue into here and see what else we can steal. There's a lab station, which I'm sure we can get something good from. Is there anything in here we want? Probably not. No, we can get more energy backpacks, but that's it. I really need servos if we want to try and get that AK rifle, which I would love to be able to use that ammo we've been stockpiling since forever. Or a shotgun, too, would be even better. I love shotguns, and the game just refuses to give me anything better than the pepper box, which is now broken. We can take more disease extract if we want it, but we probably don't really want it. And is there anything in here? Let's check the stasis pod. 99% chance of success is pretty much guaranteed. What do we see? It's a bear. Hello, bear. We can slice you up here, and you should go down pretty quick. I'm not too worried about you and your non-diseasey, non-poisoning, low-damage ways. Well, I say low damage. 10 damage is pretty respectable, but not great. And he's dead anyway, so problem solved. Now that's a bunch of raw meat we should be able to take. If I clear out some of the junk I've just picked up in my inventory, we should be good to go. Although, I don't know what I want to get rid of, just looking at it quickly. I think we'll clear out these two bindings. We don't need those. And we'll take the meat instead, because meat is much better. Okay, so with that in hand, where are we going now? I guess we'll come down to this lower part. We'll kind of clear this way. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's go take a look, and if we see anything that makes us change our mind, well, we can always change our mind. Hello. Well, we got more of these friends. We're going to shoot at this guy a little bit first. He's going to get over to us in no time. Apparently decided not to attack us for some reason, though. Can we stun him? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Now he's stunned. Stunning doesn't make a big difference for enemies who tend to grab you, because they tend not to move around a whole lot anyway, since they're just trying to grab you and then slash at you while you're grabbed. But apparently it worked a little bit on him there, because he moved around a little bit after we grabbed him, so that worked out nicely. We can also get the Hiver here. He's been stunned, which is also nice. And get out of here, Clone Worker, and you're dead. More Kozanti Brie for me. We have a little green man outside. He might be able to open doors. I don't remember if they can. Looks like he is going to, though, so I guess that answers that. Yep, hello. He opened the door and then walked away? Was he just being polite? Let's hack him up with our laser sword here. Don't you paralyze me. I'm not interested in that. And two more should do it, I think. Yes, 2 more did it, in fact. Let's reload that. We have some adamantium resin, which I can't use for anything. I hear there's some interesting recipes with that, but I'm not going to use them until I find them on my own. Ow, task interrupted by getting shot in the face. That sounds reasonable. He can shoot us from here already, so I might as well move forward. And the fire hits us. Thankfully, we're not in front of anything interesting. There's a Protean behind him, though, so if he manages to keep us here somehow, we might be in trouble. He's going to keep running, isn't he? No, he's trying to set us on fire. Thankfully, we're getting pretty lucky with our might rolls, and we're not getting lit on fire too much. So we got some damage there, but for the most part, we can get pretty lucky on not having those numbers roll like that. What's up? We didn't get it on that time either. We will grab the Hyver cheese, thank you very much. This is a unknown door trap, so we're not touching that one. We will come back here, though, and check this storage pod again. Can we actually open it this time without getting attacked by horrible, horrible bugs? Yes, we can. It's got more welding goo. We don't really need the welding goo, but I'm just collecting it because it's a thing to have. Now, this could be bad if these robots all decide to attack us while we're fighting the Protean, but we're going to trust to luck and shoot at him and see what happens. Can they hear us? Looks like no. There's another Protean over there. Now the Morgie drone heard us. Yes, well, we're going to mag pistol at the Morgie drone then. I hope it dies quickly, because we really don't want to get hit by those lasers. And looks like we'll get lucky here. We'll back up one more tile, turn off the heads-up display with H, and then gun him down where he can't do anything about it. And we'll go back to backing up and shooting a Protean. One of the most reputable of pastimes. We'll reload and keep backing up and keep shooting the Protean. Keep shooting the Protean. There he dies, which means we can move over one tile, so we're not going to bump into this, and we can keep moving. This should be fairly effective because these guys still only move one space per turn. We can keep them at a steady distance. We're going to need to reload this turn, and we can keep backing up. That's the nice thing about one-turn reload weapons. You can make sure that an enemy who only moves one space stays at a distance. Of course, the enemy that is a concern for is the Protean, but it's still good to know. And you are dead. Excellent. I could use my weapons on him, my blades, but like I've mentioned earlier, doing so does drain your durability on those items directly. Oh, we got lucky there. Probably not going to get lucky this time, though. Please miss. Nope. Auto pistol took damage. That means it's probably going to break soon. We really need to decide if we're going to fix it or not. Yeah, that's a new room we haven't gone to. That's okay. Alright, we have some exotic proteins and some primordial soup, so I should try and grab those. You must be really low now. Here at 1.8. One more point of damage and we're going to lose that auto pistol. It's not the end of the world, because I mean it's just an auto pistol. We'll unload it first, just in case it does get destroyed. Can I unload this? Yes, I can. I'm going to unload the laser pistol too, just in case it gets destroyed. And that gives us a bit of the ammo back. That gives us 1 battery and 1 clip worth of pistol rounds. Or however many were in there before we took them out anyway. Oh, I never did take the ammo out of that other thing, did I? Hang on 1 second. There was an energy carbine, laser carbine, a couple floors back. I don't know if I ever went back and took the battery pack out of it. Oh well, it doesn't really matter at this point. We can make new ones if we have to. And we have a fresh one here if we need it. I just don't remember if we actually took that or not. I probably forgot, and you guys are probably like, Vanguard, why didn't you do this? But at this point, I just don't remember. So, that's that. What are we going to do here, I guess? I think we should probably get rid of something we're not going to be needing. But I don't know what that is. Almost all this stuff could be useful if we find other things to go with them or what have you. I think we should probably just wind up doing is getting rid of some pistol rounds. I don't know. Maybe just getting rid of one of these guns. If I drop it here, I can always come back and get it. I probably don't need it. And that'll give me 2 more inventory spaces. We've just been lugging it around. It's been taking up space. We haven't been using them both anyway, so it hasn't been particularly useful to us. I'm not entirely sure why we've carried it all this way, but I think it's just that the potential for it to be useful has been there. So it's hard to get rid of something when you know it could be a lifesaver at some point. Can I hit him from here? No, hit the corner. I can't hit him from here, though, so we'll do that. And the Protean's going to come over and say hello as well. Lovely. We'll reload. We'll reload this gun. I probably should have done this before fighting these guys, but whatever. Nothing could possibly go wrong, right? A couple more bullets, and he's actually running away for some reason. That's okay. We can change target to the Protean and see if he comes back out. No, it looks like he just wants us to fight the Protean for a bit. There he is. Mag pistol with the medium security bot. One more shot might kill him. I think we'll take 2 more rounds, though. Nope, one more shot actually killed him. That's surprising. And back to the auto pistol. Thank you very much. Guns for nasty acid monsters. Alright, time to run. He's bleeding, so we know he's weak, and if we just run away like this, we can make sure that he gets to a fairly decent distance, and it also means we can reload safely without having to worry about him catching up to us. Alright, he's going to split now. Yeah, there he goes. I could turn off the heads-up display again, so we'll do that quickly. We're going to run out of ammo soon, so I'll have to switch to the mag pistol in a second. I think that's our last rounds there without reloading. Yeah, so I'll take another step forward, 1 more and reload. They'll get back to where they were. We can keep shooting at them here in the bottom corner of the screen. And eventually they'll die. Back to the mag pistol here to try and kill off these Proteans in one shot. Yeah, we got lucky there. Got 2 high damage rolls and killed it. Another lucky set there. That's good. Back to the auto pistol to kill off the Protean, the medium one rather. And back to the mag pistol to kill off the little ones. We did not kill that one, unfortunately. Did we kill this one? No. That's bad luck. He's dead now. He's dead now. But that was a bit of a waste. Whoa! That was weird. The clone sort of popped out of him there. Turn the heads-up display back on. We're almost at another level up because we are fighting some high-level enemies and a lot of Proteans who are very good for giving you resources. And a dead perfected clone gives us a lame floor key. That's okay, though. Lame things happen sometimes. Alright. We'll gather up some of this junk here and keep moving. Whew. Well, there's a stasis pod here. I bet it has a bear inside, just like the last one. Come on, bear, prove me wrong. You proved me wrong. Exotic proteins. I'll take them. 5 times them. Excellent. Well, looks like there's ammo in here, which could be very useful as long as it isn't actually an adaptoid, which it turns out it's not. And it's all shotgun shells. Thanks for nothing, game. On the plus side, there's a charger over here, which would be useful for recharging a bunch of our stuff. Unfortunately, it only has 1 recharge remaining. So, I guess we'll do the digital assistant, because that'll actually let us work on other things. Well, that could have been better. Maybe we'll find some more things that'll let us recharge other things later. We still don't have anything else we can make in the lab. Surprise, surprise. We haven't actually picked up any more ingredients. And there's another Tarka in here. Tarka changed male. You guys are scary. I don't like you. We're going to walk right up here and slash you in the back. You have a big sword, too. That's a pretty cool animation, actually. We'll slash at him with this. He'll go down eventually. Oh, there's a freaking bear here as well. No, bear, no. You're not welcome here. At least we can hit them both at the same time now. But ow. Don't you damage my inventory. He dropped a crab. That's interesting. Alright, we can hack at him here. Since he grabbed us, I think that means he's only going... Nope, never mind. I was going to say, I think that means he's only going to use melee attacks on us, but then he shot us in the face with a plasma cannon, or a fusion cannon in his case, so I guess I was mistaken. We should be able to lightning blade him out pretty easily, and it looks like he has bad accuracy with everything other than the fusion cannon as melee, so the shotgun and stuff are not too much of a big deal, and he should go down in one more... Ah, he killed himself. You jerk. Stop damaging my inventory. It doesn't do you any good, it just makes me annoyed. Hurts my longevity here. We could take the Grappa stone crab. I believe the stone crab has the potential to reduce radiation. It's kind of like this minus the poison reduction. I'm not entirely sure though. Alright, we're going to head down the bottom because we saw there was another door down here which looks interesting. Looks like it has more Voracious Zool in it. Get over here, Voracious Zool. I want to say hello. Open. Yes! And we're going to come right down here. Ouch, my health bar. Ow, that really hurt. Alright, well we have a bunch of stuff in here. I should have seen those guys, but they were hiding underneath my my heads-up display. We got medium security bot Mark III and a light security bot Mark III and 2 Voracious Zool pups. In that case, what we're going to do is we're going to burn some healing from one of these instant medkits. We're almost at a level up, which is unfortunate, but I can't let myself be this low right near all these people. So we'll attack them. It'll take 2 attacks here if they stay together. We'll kill off the Zool pretty easily. That should level us up as well. Yep. Oh, it did take more than 1. Okay, but then we can kill off this one, or this one. We can work on these guys pretty quickly with our lightning blade. Our health should carry us through to killing them pretty safely, and then we can level up once we're extra low. And that is generally going to be our pretty safe bet, I think. Unfortunately, we can't stun this guy. I think he's... Nope. There he goes. I was going to say, I think he's a robot, maybe we can't stun him, or a high-level one. He has some kind of resistances, but apparently it worked anyway. Open the medical locker. Please give us health supplies. Nope, stimulants are good, though, because they will help us a great deal later. Also, we have some more Proteans down there. That's okay, though. We might wait until we take a little bit more damage, but that's a bit suicidal at this stage, so we're just going to level up. Alright, more might, because might is always good. And foraging. So that's such a lame one. If we hadn't gotten such low level ups here, we probably would have maxed foraging by now, but the last like 4 or 5, I think, have been 1 point, which is terrible. Blade again, because we need it. There's a +3, that's good. And we'll go, I guess, these 5. We'll go lockpick. Ugh, electronics. Ugh, mechanical. Ugh, computer, that's better. Pistol, not bad. And medical skills. We are a little bit better at actually healing ourselves. We don't fail quite so often. Can we get to that Protean before he goes all the way around the map? We'll see, I guess. Can you open this door? Yes, we can. Alright, come back down here, Protean. I don't really want to go up there because you're going to make me pull every single enemy on this floor if I do. Hello. See what I mean? I come down the corner and everything decides to come back and fight me. I should really be sorting this guy. There we go. He's going to set me on fire like a jerk. I only just got here, friend. Alright, we're going to mag pistol? No, we got an auto pistol, and we have more auto pistol bullets, and the mag pistol bullets are more valuable, so we'll hold on to them until we need them. Ow. And we'll keep moving over this way. Hopefully he'll come close to us instead of just hiding in the back corner of the map. The problem is, if we let him just leave, he will regenerate a good deal of health. We can't shoot him from here, though. We will be shooting through the wall here. So we're just going to back up a little, reload our gun, and work on the Protean. While I would love to go focus down that guy, I can't do that while the Protean's running around, because if he gets close to us, it will give us a hard time, and I'd much rather not have to deal with that if it's all possible. And I missed a shot there, which is really bad. That damaged our other auto pistol, meaning, our gear is all getting wrecked. I may have to repair that one. Alright, what's this at? This is at 3. Ooh, I definitely might have to repair the auto pistol. I don't want to lose this, because while we just... I guess I could go get the other one, because it's still on this floor. We just open this automatically by pressing spacebar since we have the key. But yeah, since our gear is getting a little bit damaged, I really don't want to lose this stuff, because we're counting on it to use the ammo types we've got. If it does get really low, I'll probably just need to go get the other one. But yeah, I can't really afford to lose those right now. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, well, let's look around and see if we can't get lucky and find a repair booth, because if we can use that, we'll use it. There's a speed increase thing, which is nice, and a disease... Oh, you were an adaptoid. I was actually hoping you were a health item, because that would have been nice, but nope. You're going to make me destroy my health station, my speed station here, aren't you? We'll slash you up a little bit from this angle, which apparently isn't destroying the door. Now you will, though. Oh, no, apparently not. That's nice. Alright, well, it's time to gun down this bear, I guess. Get out of here. Disease bear, I'm not interested in whatever you're selling. I can move really fast, except I just back myself into a corner like a moron. And go... I've been grabbed. That was stupid of me. I don't know why I backed into there. I was hoping he would move and not attack so I could sneak past him, because I can use 4 moves to get over here or over here. But unfortunately, he wasn't that stupid. And I haven't recharged my laser sword because I'm stupid. And another attack or two should get rid of him, but we might get a really bad disease from this bear. Yep, there we go. The bite attack diseased us, level 4 disease. That's not acceptable. We need to get rid of that immediately. We're going to use an aggressive antibiotics on it, which is 100% chance of success, more or less. There we go. Problem solved. There is another mole over there, which we can't really have hitting us either. So we're going to back up, reload. We're going to reload the laser sword as well, just so we have it if we need it. And we're going to gun this mole down, using bullets on moles. I like the creepy tentacle nose he's got, though. It's a nice little feature. He's got a bunch of worms coming out of his face. More bullets for moles. These guys have such huge health at this stage. Alright. One more salvo should take you out. There we go, you're dead. Ugh, what a mess. Well, we could use a hero SOTS switch to regenerate our food bar, so that's not a problem. We have found the exit, so that's good. If we need to bail, we know where the exit is. Unfortunately, there's a lot of map left over here. I was kind of expecting it to fill all of this space, so it was going to take a long time to get through, but apparently no. We got a little bit luckier than that. Let's check out the med station here first. We know there's a med bay in here, so if we need to get to it, we can. We probably will not use it immediately, though. Get over here and we'll slash you up. Good, one more slash should kill him. Good. Reload our pistol, because he never is having low health. Good. There's a robot there. I didn't even notice until now. I guess what we'll do is we'll turn the corner. Nope, he's running away. Okay, that's fine. We'll use this opportunity to get close to him and then slash him in the face. Hello. He slashed us in the face. Well, that was unexpected. Let us continue to slash him and hope he continues to miss with his rifle. And this is why you don't use rifles at close range, because you just can't hit with them. Is this actually a thing? Yes, it is. Let's get into this thing. Please have good stuff inside. It has nano reconstructors. Well, that's 2 more. I can't really justify not using one of these. We're going to use one of these on our auto pistol because it needs to live. There we go. The Mason rifle's actually gotten off really lucky lately. I don't even know if I'm saying it rifle. It's probably Mason rifle or something, but I have to say it Mason rifle because that's how it feels appropriate to me. So if that's not the correct pronunciation, I'm sorry, but I'm stuck saying that now because that's how I pictured it since I found one. Let's gun down this doctor. KO grenade. Oh, it knocked us out. This is what being unconscious is. You're blind and paralyzed. And now we're getting irradiated while we're unconscious. You jerk. Alright, kill that guy. Kill him. I said kill him. There we go. Lightning blade does it. Thankfully, these guys do give you damper patches a lot of the time, so the fact that they radiate you is mostly mitigated by the fact that they also give you the easy way to get rid of high-level radiation instantly. Is this one we've identified before? No, we haven't identified the Red Mutation Serum. That's interesting. I can't do that. I keep trying to drag them out of my inventory, but that doesn't work. Let's grab the Mutation Serum Red, identify what it is, and probably destroy it, because I think it's a drain. It is health drain. Health drain is the opposite of health boost. It reduces the amount of health you get every level up. So we can safely destroy that one and pick up our scent glands again. Can we get the damage charging hub working? Yes, I probably don't even need these bypass circuits because my engineering skill is quite good now, but that's fine. Let's get in here, see how many charges this thing has and what else we can recharge with it. It's got 2 charges, so we'll put one of the more Medrone, that's free health, and another one into the Purifier, just because that way we can use it if we want it. Now we'll charge up our Morgi Med Drone, or rather use the charged up Morgi Med Drone, and it'll generate 100 health for us over time whilst we wander around. Hello, Toxoid. You are not what I wanted to see. I just got rid of nasty poisons and diseases. How are we going to deal with you? We could do something like throw one of our grenades at it. I'm sure pheromone bait would work on the Toxoid, because it is, I'm assuming, a feral living creature. But I think I'm going to hold on to those for later. I have something very useful in mind for them at some future point. I think for now, we're going to settle for just trying to run away and shoot it. Maybe I'll even chug a... too late now, I think. Never mind. I was going to say maybe I'll chug one of these, our energy drinks, but I don't think we need it right now. At this point, we're just going to have to hack and slash our way through this one and hope we don't get too badly murdered in the meantime. We're poisoned, as per expectations. We're going to take a lot of damage from this guy, most likely, but that's okay. We'll just hack at him until he goes down. One of these days. One of these days. I hope that recycler has something good in it to make up for all this horrible Toxoid fighting we have to do. At least the poison levels are going down. They're probably going to go up before we kill him, but that's okay. We'll take our chances here. He's moving around a lot, which is good for us, and he's dead. Fantastic. That worked out really nicely, actually. This is a item destroyed. No, it isn't. This is an unknown one. The orange ones are items destroyed. Right. We're just going to oh, the lightning blade's damaged. We can't have that. There's 11 durability left, so it's going to be okay for a while, but we can't have this thing breaking. So now we've destroyed the door with it. We're going to come through here, which is more or less safe, because those guys are not the fastest. Poison is cured, which is good, and we're going to take a look in the recycling bin, hopefully before he comes in and attacks us. Yes, it has a blunter. Well, that's fun. And a plasma attack destroyed the recycling bin, and that's why we wanted to be careful with it. Still at 8. You're still at 10. Oh, he took a bit of damage there. That's interesting. Alright, let's charge up and attack this cyborg. You are a horrible... You should be called a cybear, I think. Not just a cyborg. We can keep hitting you. You're going to keep hitting us. Have you damaged anything important this turn? A Meson rifle took damage there. It's down to 7. We're going to have to nano-repair both the lightning blade and the Meson rifle after this. How much health? It has 10 left? 9 left. Yeah, we definitely need to repair it. Even maybe during this. Since it's an instantaneous repair, it's really easy to do in the midst of battle. We're going to go for the laser sword to kill this guy, though. We want that... Is that even more damage? I did 16. This does 18. This does more damage. Really? Well, that's our laser pistol broken, but we knew that was going to happen, so I'm not too worried about it. But this is why these bears are terrible, because they can just shoot fusion cannons at you every turn if they want. And if they do, your stuff will get destroyed, and there's nothing you can do about it, really. Now, since that was what I said, we are going to use the nano reconstructors to repair the lightning blade. Done. Repair the Meson rifle. Done. Excellent. Now we are back on good footing. We are going to drink one of our energy drinks, just to be sure. That gives us a lot more mobility in here and gives us that extra health regeneration and hunger reduction, so that's good. And by hunger reduction, I just mean it gives us food value, but that's good enough for me right now. Kill the surgeon. Excellent. Let's go back. Ooh, nanowire. I kind of need one of those. Do I have superconductors already? I do. I think I can make something new now. Let's take the logic circuits as well. I don't remember what I can make, but I'm pretty sure I can make something new. What's in this light weapons locker? Tell me there's something fantastic. There is a Rad Blaster and a black weapon biomod, which I've never identified. Interesting. What does this do? I'm betting it's a negative one, but we'll see. Flawed targeting. Yeah. This is a reduction of accuracy, so we don't need that. We can destroy it. That's fine. The Rad Blaster is a kind of funny weapon. There was a time when I didn't have any powerful weapons, just a whole bunch of pistols, and when I had to kill Hopkinites, I would use the Rad Blaster to kill them via radiation poisoning. Because that's all this does. The Rad Blaster does I don't even know if it does damage. It might do very little damage, but it definitely does give people radiation poisoning. So you can kill them with the radiation if you hit them enough. Plus it'll get them confused and dizzy and unconscious, and there's all kind of funny effects like that. So it's an interesting utility weapon, but we don't really need it, so we're not going to take it. Ooh, an armor biomod. What does this one do? We have 1 charge left in our scanning analyzer to check it out. This is Muscle Stimulator, which I believe is actually a negative thing. Yeah, this reduces finesse by 10. I don't know why. Muscle Stimulator sounds like a good thing, but apparently not. It's actually a negative, so we'll destroy that, unfortunately. That's okay. Maybe next time we'll get lucky and find something useful. Alright. There was a med bay. There are 2 med bays in here. We can use those if we need them, so we probably will. But first we'll explore a bit more, because there's plenty of map up here we haven't explored that'll probably give us plenty more damage. There's a plague cultist in there, and that's bound to do something. Oh, this is a dead end. That's unexpected. There might only be 2 more rooms on this floor. I was expecting it to be quite a lot worse. Can I hit him from here? Yes, I can. Plague cultist, you need to get shot from further away so you don't destroy everything, and thankfully you've missed me with your Rad Blaster, which means you didn't do a darn thing to me. I'm not sure if that was the sound of no, that was the sound of him dying. Right. That weird chanting. What's in here? Oh, gun parts. That was a random timing for that. Alright. Can we get into the stasis pod? Probably. Probably. We'll find out. We might even be able to repair this with one of our... Oh, there's a bear in there. What a surprise. Bears. You suck. You're hiding in my stasis pods, just waiting. And the one time I say this, don't say it's going to be a bear, it's a bear. In fact, I think that's happened every time it's been a bear. Normally I say it's always going to be a bear, and the occasional times I don't say it's going to be a bear are the times when it is in fact a bear. And it happened again. I didn't say it was going to be a bear that time, and it was a bear. I'm busy talking about it, and it is a bear while I'm talking about it being bears. Stinking bears. Alright, no more bears. Get out of here. There we go. Okay. At least this one gave us meat. That's good enough. That justifies its existence, in my opinion. What are we going to eat? I guess we could eat a super SOTS switch. That would give us almost all the food we need. Just about 100 less. What else could we eat in here? What food do we have? We have a huge selection of foods. A huge selection. If I can find a cooker, I'll be able to make all kinds of good things. Because we have 4 hybrid cheeses and 3 Tarka warbreads and a bunch of meat and stuff. So that's an option. I think what we'll do right now is we'll just eat one of our hero SOTS switches. Get that hunger bar back up there. That's what we have, you SOTS switches. And can we repair the damaged console with a bypass circuit? Da-da-da-da! Comes in useful at last. Plus it clears out a stack, I think. I don't know if we still have an extra stack of them, but I think we do, since that only said 1. Did it? Did we actually have 4 now? Yeah, okay. It just gives you the option to use 1. That makes sense too, I guess. Digital assistant to make sure we get some information from the computer. What are you going to tell us? Ah, partially encrypted thing. This looks like an interesting one. I'm not entirely sure what it's all about, but it starts with Weaponer, which is an interesting title. What do we find with a Rosetta brain giving us 99% decipher chance? We find Weaponer Q-Ward Research Report. Element X is crucial to gravity manipulation experiments. The recent combination of Element X with a quantum capacitor and nanowire was highly successful. While we are cut off from supply, I may need to cannibalize the facility's collection of alien devices in order to continue my work. So there are some like this, which are recipes, but don't appear to be recipes. I really hope that that might even be a quantum tesseract recipe. I don't know if it is, but it might be, and that would be really cool. So I might try it. Element X, quantum capacitors, nanowire. Do I have all of those things? I don't think I have any quantum capacitors, but I know there's a bunch around, because I'm just ignoring them from the robots who drop them. I think we might be able to go find some of those, and then we could try that recipe. Because it's nanowire, which we have. Excuse me. Quantum capacitors and Element X. Interesting. Let's maybe go find that, see if we can try it. I know I have some somewhere on this floor, and with our increased speed, we can get around pretty quick. Especially if we go back down to the red trapdoor over here and use that. I think it might be damaged now, but I'm not sure. Let's go take a look. If we can use it, then we'll be able to move even faster. That'll give us 6 moves a turn. But it is, in fact, broken now. Thanks a lot. Enemies. Okay. Do we have any quantum tesseracts? Quantum capacitors lying around on the floor. Words are escaping me. We do have another lab station in here, so if we can find them, we can try and make it. I just don't know where they are. Where are you, quantum capacitors? There you are. You're right back at the start. Alright, we'll slash up this crazed surgeon here, and we can pick up the capacitors and go back and see what's in the new lab recipes now that we've found those items. Because I believe there were a couple things we were working on parts for, and we should have parts for a couple of them. Let's go back here and check it out. If we come in here, what do we see in the lab station when we turn it on? Hopefully it's something interesting. We have the option of making... Oh, right, the heavy slug thrower. I can try and make you. I can't use you for anything, but I can try and make you. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try that secret recipe we found. I believe it was Element X. I'm going to double check here before we do it. If we check in our most viewed recipes, it is Element X, quantum capacitor, nanowire. Alright, let's try it. Find out what we get. If it's a quantum tesseract, I will be the happiest. Element X, nanowire, and quantum capacitors. Craft, unknown recipe. You can put anything in if you think it might be a recipe. If it is a recipe, you'll get the recipe, and if not, it just ruins your items. If it's a recipe that's used in a different place, like if you put a bunch of things that makes an item that's done in a cooker in a lab station, it'll tell you the recipe's correct, but you're in the wrong location. So that's interesting. We're going to attempt the unknown recipe and see what we get. Please work. Oh, the recipe is invalid. The items used have been destroyed. What do you mean? You just told me this was a thing. Element X, quantum capacitor, nanowire. What was I missing? That's disappointing. Jerk. Normally those messages are reliable. If they tell you something is actually a recipe, it generally actually is a recipe. But apparently not this time. So that's a pain in the butt. Let's go get that stone crab. Let's see what it actually does. The Kograppa stone crab does radiation curing, but it can cause confusion. That's right. And it's also food. So like if we eat it, it might confuse us. It didn't, but it might. It's also huge, which is not great. Now, this might actually be all there is to this place. There's one room up above. There might not be any more than that. Is there a bear in here? I have to ask this now, otherwise there will be a bear in there. There was a bear in there. Well, I guess that proves my theory wrong. Kill the bear, and we should be able to clear out of here pretty easily. We haven't actually taken much damage since we found all those med kits, which is unfortunate. We can probably come back and get them on the next floor, so that'll work out. Whoa, acid spray tap. That was our trap skill coming in there. I tried to walk onto it, and she was like, whoa, hang on. Don't do that. Oh, perfect. Nano wire quantum capacitors. Let's go back down and make a heavy slug thrower. I don't know if it's actually going to put any ammo in it, but we'll try it anyway, because it's a weapon I've never actually seen. We don't have the stuff to make ammo for it in the first place, like I said, because we don't have the molecular neutronium we need, but I kind of want to try. What are the odds of this actually succeeding? Because I don't want to waste a weapon if we can help it. If we craft this, we have a 99% chance of success, because we have 100 mechanical skill. Wow, I didn't notice that. I guess that explains we only got 1 point in that level up. Let's make this with our 100 mechanical skill. Come on, go! A special grav-assisted heavy rifle capable of firing super dense neutronium rounds. I guess that's why you have molecular neutronium in the bullets. How big is this thing? Reasonable sized? How does it work? 40 damage! Wow! 140 penetration! Wow! That's actually really powerful. That's more penetration than the Mason rifle. That's incredible. That's actually a really good weapon. Wow. It counts as an assault weapon, though, so we're not going to be able to use it very well, but that's crazy. I've never even seen one of these things before, and it's pretty darn good. Takes 60 might to be able to use it, but that's fine, because we have 80 or something, 90 effective. Wow, well, that's cool. Decent accuracy, good damage for the penetration, especially. That's amazing. That's going to be very useful. This will be another heavy weapon to add to our Mason rifle arsenal. Not quite as powerful, it's only half as damaging, but it's got high penetration and decent range, so it'll work pretty well if we don't want to do the Mason rifle overkill. That's pretty crazy. Effectively, because this started at 60, so it's 2/3 as powerful as the Mason rifle. Wow. It takes a really rare weapon, though, to be able to craft it, so I guess that kind of balances it out a little. And do we even have any bullets for it? If we equip it, we have 6 shots. And I have no idea how many fire in one burst. Looks like it says 1, but I don't know if I trust it. Probably should, because it does look like a heavy gun, so it fires single shots that do high damage. But that's cool. Okay, well, that's an interesting weapon. I'm glad I took the time to make that. Thank you, that storage capsule. It gave us exactly what we needed to experiment in the lab. And who knows what else we'll find. Alright, what do we have up in this room? Really nothing? Wow, is this an adaptoid? No, it's actually a thing. Okay, let's open it. It's got pistol rounds and a machine pistol. A machine pistol is like a super low efficiency pistol. It shoots 3 bullets in one turn, I think, but it takes 5 ammunition to do so. So it's really wasteful. If you're low on ammunition, it's basically the last thing you'd ever want to actually fire. But that's okay. It looks like that is actually the end of the floor, too, which is good. Get near the end here. Open up, please. Do I really have to use a lockpick on you? I'm not gonna, because there's nothing left on this floor, but open. Nope. I didn't want to open. Okay. Can we activate the lab station and make anything else? We might make some cyber scramblers, but that does use our battery packs, which we do want to keep. I really want servos. We had the opportunity to keep them before, and I didn't, and now I regret it. Dang nabbit. Alright. I don't know why I'm keeping these logic circuits. I don't think I have any other interesting recipes that use them. Let me take a quick look here, though, but I'd be surprised if we do. I think Rosetta Brains... Oh, targeting helm, but we're not going to use the targeting helm. The targeting helm is cool because it boosts your accuracy, but it's nowhere near as good as the quantum scan helmet. The quantum scan helmet is amazingly OP, and it is worlds above anything else. So, as far as I can tell, there's no reason to wear any other helmet than this. But I haven't found all of them necessarily, so there might be something comparable later on. But that's that. Okay, we can get out of here. Let's run down to the exit and see what we can find on the next floor, I guess. The adventure continues. We have 5 floors remaining. Because it'd be 27, 28, 29, and 30. There's only 4 floors remaining. Getting down to the wire here. Alright, we have 2 med bays up here. We can come back and fix later if we need the health. Where's the exit? I've gone too far, haven't I? Yeah. A little bit too far. That's okay. We can come back. It's too bad this is destroyed, because I'd like to go down to the next floor with a speed boost, but I guess we'll make do with what we got. So, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been VanguardOfValor, playing more of The Pit here, Sword of the Stars. If you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like on the episode. Thank you very much for watching. And next time, we'll delve deeper. Bye-bye.